Plugin team are going to do a super quick collaborative track to show that you can make music with anything that you can find. I got a tub of Lego. I'm going to make some sounds. What do you think of that, Paul? Over to you.
Right, I've just received James's message and I'm going to listen to the sound again on headphones. There's no rhythm in it and there's no melody or anything, so I can do what I want. I've got a couple of ideas. I think I'm going to add a rhythmic element to this track just to get the ball rolling on that, and I think the sound of the Lego in the jar, it just makes me think of jewels, precious jewels. So I've got some vocal ideas as well. Right, there's my table, and I'm going to play the rhythm with the palms of my hands and some pens to get some definition between the low end of the rhythm and the high end of the rhythm. Here we go. Now I'm going to attempt some singing. It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow will never ever end. Okay, over to you, Holly.
Thanks, Paul. So I've had a listen to the track and I think it could use a little bit more instrumentation. So I've got my clarinet, so I think I'm going to use this to make a few melodic sounds, and I also think that the vocals that Paul has done could use a few harmonies, so I'm going to throw them on the track. It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow will never ever end. Over to you now, Joe.
Cheers, Ali. So I've had a listen to the track, and I think what it's missing is some bigger harmony, some nice chords. So I'm going to add some of that on the acoustic guitar, trying to match the vocal melody as well as the pattern that Paul tapped out with his pens. Let's see what we can do.
It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow will never ever end.
Now, I've just recorded my guitar, and I think it could do with a little bit of low end. So luckily I've got a bass here that I could record some low end with, just to really fill out the sound and give it that full feeling that you look for in a song. So I'm going to be following the chords that I just recorded. Let's have a go and hear how it all sounds together.
It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow will never ever end.
Cool, I think that's me done. Over to you, Katie.
Cool, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna have a little think about what I want to add and I'll be back soon. Okay, I've had an idea. I've seen people doing this before and I think it looks quite cool, so I'm going to give it a try myself. I found these bottles in the kitchen. I filled them with different amounts of water for different pitches, and I'm going to see what they sound like on the track.
It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow will never ever end.
Cool, I think that worked. Just looking around my room and I found my old flask and I thought, I wonder what kind of sound that makes. Turns out it makes a lovely sound, and I cannot miss this opportunity to make a beat with my flask. How often do you get to say that in life? Okay, here we go.
It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow will never
concentrate really hard then. Okay, that's done. Hopefully it sounds cool. I'm going to send it on over to Dan now.
Sounds really, really groovy. I think what I'm going to do is put some electric piano chords underneath it, quite similar to the chords that Joe is playing. And I think the chords are going to follow the vocals by Holly and Paul. And I'm going to make sure my part's quite simple because the track's quite busy anyway. So I don't want to overcrowd it too much. So here we go.
It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow. Never ever end.
I can't believe all of this stuff came from just that one sound. I've taken all of the tracks, I've put them into the computer, I've moved them around a little bit, written some lyrics, and I'm going to record a vocal over the top, and we should be able to hear our finished song.
It's like jewels moving with the river and the flow. Will never ever end.
I can see what you are going through, and I see that it's hard for you. You're like a precious jewel, there's some kind of magic in the things you do, but this isn't where it ends. Just wait for the day when your family and friends can see that you are gold, that yours is a story to be told. Your life is ready to unfold, moving with the river currents take you to a bold new world, new day. Guess the thing that I am really